All right, Earl, thanks for coming on the Syntex 5 with the Central Texas Business Podcast. You doing all right today, man?
Yes, sir, Nolan. Thanks a lot for having me on, man. I appreciate it, especially during these times. It's huge.
Yeah, man, that's the goal, is to get as many small business owners on here to spread the word about who they are, why they're doing it, and what impact is Corona having on you. So on that, tell us a little bit about yourself. Tell us about your connection to Central Texas.
Yeah, so actually, I went to high school here. I graduated in 2010 from Ellison High School. So it's kind of been home. My parents bought a house here, and it's just kind of stuck with me, man. I left after graduating high school and went over to New York for college. So I got my degree in upstate New York and finished the 4 years. And like every college student, it was like, okay, what now, kind of thing. So moved back home and just been grinding it out and trying to help the community and better serve the community in any way that I can and give back to the community that gave to me.
For sure, man. So what made you want to go up to New York to go to school?
So interestingly enough, my father is actually from upstate New York. So my grandparents are up there, my aunts, uncles, cousins, things like that. So I was just like, you know what, I'll change. I'll try a change. I'll leave Texas for a little while because it was either there or Texas State.
Mm,
But I was like, it's New York. You really don't get to just say you went to New York uh, every day. Some people never get to go. So I was just like, yeah, why not? I'll go up there. And yeah, it was different. It was definitely different.
yeah, man. Well, cool. So from one class of 2010 graduate to another, I'm glad you're
Right,
back here in Central Texas, man.
right.
That's awesome. So, and we're here and we talked about it. We dropped it in there at the beginning, like coronavirus is going on, and it is definitely impacting everybody in
Correct.
one way or another. And so, how is coronavirus affecting you guys, business, and whatever you've got your hands in at the moment?
Man, it's crazy. I never thought, I would be living through a pandemic ever in my life. I mean, I read about them in history books and things like that, but never would I thought that I would be alive to see one. Unfortunately, that was the case, but it's really taking a toll on local businesses, small businesses, and I mean, we're trying all we could do to kind of thrive. Social distancing has made it really challenging to do anything, especially industries like mine where we deal with people face to face daily. Uh, in that regard, mine particularly being home security. So I do have a lot of involvement in going into people's homes, outside, inside. Just trying to uh, have that personal interaction, that connection face to face. Thank God for social media, but it does change the dynamic of things.
Yeah, for sure. And social media is a form of media and it is something that's benefit right now, but it doesn't take the place. And I don't think it ever will take the full place of having that sit down face to face conversation with folks.
Absolutely correct. Definitely.
So I'm sure like the businesses that were thriving on that, I mean, we've innovated, we've had to innovate, right? The
Yeah,
things that are coming up, which is a good thing because it
absolutely.
pushes you forward and it helps that happen. And as long as you're in a mindset that says, like, we're in a growth mindset, we're not in a fixed mindset that says we can't get through this. But if you're in a growth mindset, it helps you find the new perspective and innovate to be successful, if not right now, but whenever we
In
come
the
out.
future. Absolutely. Absolutely, man. And that's a key point. Like I mentioned before, we kind of got on air here. What you're doing proactively will pay off in the long run. Involving us as small businesses, local businesses, in ways that we can spread the message to the community that we serve. That we're still here to, take care of them. So I think you made a really valid point in that.
And for sure, like especially for somebody like you, everybody's sitting down and watching TV. They get the ADT security commercial. Like they don't know that
Right.
Earl is running eSmart Security, and
Absolutely.
it's just as effective, if not more, right?
Right.
And
Absolutely.
so what this is giving you the opportunity to is like let people know, hey, we're here. Like little guy, we're here.
Right. 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 Right.
So with that, like let's go ahead and talk about eSmart Security and what you guys are doing, what y'all are about, and what kind of services y'all provide.
So my business prides itself on the ability to save customers money and clients money. Much like what you just said, a lot of ADT commercials are running, a lot of Vivint commercials are running. These big name companies that will not stop making money. just because they're nationally known and they have a name and reputation. But businesses like mine, where we pride ourselves on protecting home and homeowners with security that does not come at the expense of a contract or a monthly service agreement. It's a one and done kind of deal. They pay for their system up front. I install it and we're out of their way. And they don't have any kind of commitment, any kind of yearly contract, anything like that binding them to the equipment. Um, Sorry about that. So that's ultimately, the goal with eSmart, just better serving the community in a way that saves them money that they can use towards other things.
That's awesome, man. I think that's a great point of, those companies, I mean, they provide so much value corporationally towards America right now. Some corporations are putting money back into the economy and helping us out, but it's the small
Absolutely.
businesses that, like, you offer this perfect service that's not a month to month, because we all know that we're getting inundated with these month to month service fees that, they've realized because Amazon does it. Like, let's do that Amazon thing.
Yep.
But
Yep.
like, there's something to be said about, hey, I'm gonna provide this value for you, and it's gonna be upfront, and you don't have to worry about, me charging you this or that here in a bit of time. Like, when
No.
it's done, you can stay in contact with us and we'll help you. We'll do our
In the
job.
future. Absolutely.
But like,
Absolutely.
we're what's one and done, which is good, man. That's really cool. That's a good model, I think, especially for
Yes, sir.
small business.
Appreciate it. And I mean, that's the whole thing. That's the whole deal of it, man. I'm not my business. We've been pretty successful in our accomplishments and being recognized by different departments like BBB accreditation, and just based on that alone, being able to provide these homeowners and these renters and small business owners with a system that it's not based around money. It's more so based around the value of what they're getting out of the product and the service. So that's huge, man. That's a really big thing. And and it's always, maybe it's my entrepreneurial mindset, but
Mm,
it's always a better shop when you're shopping local. So
yeah.
you have the face-to-face interaction that just makes things so much smoother.
Yeah, for sure, man. And here in this interview, like, we're not meeting face to face, but I can tell you're someone that they're gonna have a good conversation with. It's not gonna be dry. You have
Oh
good
no,
energy.
no,
You've got that conversation to where people are gonna want to work with you and do business with you, but they got to know about you, right? That's they got to know that you're
absolutely,
open, and they got to know that you
absolutely,
operate. Like, those are the two
absolutely.
biggest things. And so, thank you for coming on the show and giving us the opportunity to promote you and to give you a
And
platform.
Syntax 5 is making positive strides, man. Keep up that. That'll be huge, dude. It really will. Because businesses that you're reaching out to now will remember this post pandemic. So
Well, thank you so much for those words, man. We're service, and we're trying to provide that service and provide that service and platform for you guys ultimately. Because if y'all are successful, then it's going to help us be successful.
absolutely,
And
absolutely.
like, there's abundance. I really believe that we were given a life of abundance, and through that abundance, we're not having to watch our back, for what the competition or what other people are doing. Like, if we're doing what we're supposed to be doing, we got
Everything
our
else.
head down, then it's going to get taken care of.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
All right, Earl. Well, I just right now is an opportunity that I would like to give you to say thanks to those frontline workers. So take it away.
Hey man, so yeah, first and foremost, sincerely and with the utmost respect, I do want to say thank you to everybody who was on the front line. I know we spend so much of our time respectfully doing so, thanking the military when they are out and on the front line doing what they do. But this is something that, and we should continue to do so. That's huge. But also during this time, we have quite a few can't talk quite a few frontliners right now
Hmm.
in healthcare. We have some in the grocery stores, janitors who are having to clean up after each one of us. I mean, the mailman, he still has to deliver packages to your door, things like that. So I really just want to say thank you to those individuals. That's huge. We greatly appreciate it. I know eSmart Security appreciates it. And um, if there's anything that we can do, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. Thank you.
Man, heard that. Awesome, dude. Appreciate that.
Definitely.
But yeah, man, Earl, I thank you so much for coming on, dude. I'm glad that that you took the chance to come on and talk with us. And I hope that through this season, eSmart Security gets a little bit more awareness and beyond. Like, you're doing a great job getting your thing started over there. And I'm looking forward to walk alongside you and watch you guys grow.
Yes, sir. Thanks a lot, Nolan. We appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Take care.
Yes, sir. Later.